Alright, Grand Arena 5v5 plus ships on May 24th. So we are in round 2 now. To take a quick look at how the last round went. I think when we left off, they did an auto set defense. I cleared pretty easily, and they never ended up attacking back. You know, they didn't have much to attack with after the auto set took all their best characters and put them on defense, so not really anything to talk about there. Let's take a look at what we have tonight. Going up against Axe and Hammer. So let's see what they put on defense. First, take a quick look at the fleet. We have a Thrawn capital ship with Slave 1, Biggs, and make sure this is Biggs. Should be, yeah. And Houndstooth. This is pretty good setup. You know, it's definitely not meta, but it's solid if his crew is geared well. It is definitely it'll take a while to grind down, and there's two different taunts there, so a lot of recovery on Biggs with every time. Did I say Slave 1? I meant TIE Advanced. I don't know why I said Slave 1. But yeah, with Vader regenning, landing a lot of target locks, which regens Biggs' health and protection. Okay, so a couple of pretty standard defenses down here, and kind of weird ones up here. The AI does not run stormtroopers well. Man, I'm all over the place right now. The AI does not run Imperial troopers very well. So this probably would have been a better team to put on offense, but I don't know. You know, I never go against it on defense, so I'll have to kind of think about what would be a good counter or just see what I have left over. This is the highest geared team, or the highest galactic power team here, with Vader, Palp, Thrawn, and Maul and Savage. So a few Zetas there. This is probably just what I'm going to throw my best team at, just because it's their best team, and not really something that's a direct counter. You know, I imagine Bastila would be a good counter to this, but yeah, I'm just going to throw my best at it because I'm not going to need him for anything else. That's the nice thing about this format, is I don't have to worry about what's hiding in the back row. Just everything's right up front and center. So, Phoenix team here, they have Ezra all geared up, ready to go, so I'm not going to be able to do Wampa against him. So, probably just my best team I have left, I'll throw against this. I'm not really sure what that's going to be at this point. Down here, Bosk team, I'm going to do the same thing I always do. It's always my first battle. I'm going to do the Jedi Training Ray Resistance team. Should make really decent work of this team. I'll take a look at their mods when I go to attack them. And Kylo Ren Unmasked led First Order. So Gear 12 Unmasked, Gear 12 Kylo with the Zeta, and then Gear 11 First Order TIE Fighter pilot, and then it falls off pretty hard. So what I'm probably going to do here, even though they are Gear 12, I'm probably going to do my Imperial Troopers because they're a soft counter to this team. And it really just depends on me being able to burn down somebody early to start my turn meter train. And there are two very good candidates here with Phasma and First Order Officer undergeared. So hopefully I can get those down on the first couple of shots, and then just pound away at the others. So let's take a look at what it doesn't really matter in this format what they left over to attack with, but just out of curiosity, let's see what they have. We'll just run through. Let's take another quick look. This Arena team, it's a Jedi team, but with CLS, who is not a Jedi. So not really any synergy there. It's kind of an interesting team. It's surprising that he's nearly top 200 with that team. Um, and then Fleet is pretty far out of the top 200. So we'll take a quick rundown of his teams. Bounty Hunters we already saw. Clones, not usable. Anything special with droids. It does have HK-47, none of the Separatist droids. Probably, I mean, I know we're not going to see anything. We're just kind of see what he chose to attack with. All of these Empire he set on defense, pretty much. Ewoks, he's going to attack with this team. He has a pretty solid chance of beating my First Order team with this Ewok team. First Order team we saw on defense. No GOs. We saw the Imperial Troopers. So he does have the Zeta on Veers, but he's just a little bit behind on the gear on some of the others. And usually you see Snow Trooper with that group, and he has Snow Trooper as his odd man out. Usually you would take out either Death Trooper or Shore Trooper in favor of range. So that's interesting. Jawa team, he's got kind of geared up to the bloat level, you know, and if he didn't set these on defense, he's not going to be able to use them on offense. I don't know. It's just kind of a hit to his power. So Jedi, we saw Ezra set on defense, but it looks like everybody else is going to be attacking. So Bastila, probably with Kenobi, Ahsoka, and looks like he doesn't have Anakin ready to go. Yoda, and maybe Jolee. There's no Zeta on Jolee, so it's still very usable. Recover a lot of health and protection. And he's maybe got a secondary team here. Kanan, he's set on defense, so you could do a Qui-Gon lead with Old Ben. Then it starts to fall off pretty bad. You know, Hermit can be thrown anywhere. Night Sister, he did not set on defense. Usually you see this team on defense, they're pretty far under geared. I don't think they're going to be usable on offense. We saw Phoenix. We'll take a look at Old Republic. Kind of farther behind on the Revan farm. Rebels, so pretty good Rebel squad here. CLS Han, I imagine we'll see some sort of Chewbacca. Yeah. 6-star Chewbacca. He's usable on offense for sure. Probably R2-D2 and Old Ben round off that team. They'll beat somebody on offense for sure. Resistance, very good Resistance team here. You can kind of tell his priority is the Sith Raid. So you could see any 5 of this first 6, or well, probably if he saves R2-D2 for a Rebel team, he could put Finn in. Otherwise, he would sub out Resistance Trooper or Scavenger Ray. This team will definitely beat my Bounty Hunter team that I set on defense. So there's one sure thing win, one probably his Ewoks against my First Order is probably going to be a win, and his Rebels team is going to be a win against somebody on mine. Maybe less of a sure thing, but he should get it done. So he's got 3, I think, so far. Let's check Rogue One. Nothing. Sith. So we saw this whole team set on defense. No Nihilus he could use on offense if they could survive long enough. Check for a nest. There is a nest, but not geared up enough. No L337. Yeah, that's about it. So I don't. Let's see what I said on defense. Yeah, my Ewok team, First Order team, and Bounty Hunter team. These top 3 will probably all go down. He's going to have a little bit more trouble with these. I don't think he has a hard counter for these. Could use the Rebels against Bastila, but I don't know if he has them geared up enough. So Um, I would expect to see him probably one-shot 3 of these teams and then maybe two-shot another one or two. So really, my focus just needs to be to win every battle in one shot with everybody standing, not worry too much about health and protection, just kind of make sure I get a clean win. So first things always first, let's take a quick look at Bosk. We're looking for speed and tenacity, and then health and protection. So speed is decent. Tenacity, he's got a little bit of a bump there. You know, probably resist some of the stuff I throw at him. And health and protection are okay. Nothing huge there. Let's see what he chose to do with his 6 die. Went for damage on Bosk. That's interesting. Health, defense. Yeah, that's I don't think I've seen anybody mod Bosk for damage. Boba Fett, you're usually looking for speed, potency, and damage. A lot slower. Good potency. And a little bit of offense in there. Probably an offense primary. Okay, and then I think the others are geared a little lower. Really just looking for potency on Cad Bane. See if he's going to land a stun. No potency mod sets. Not super fast. No potency. So hopefully I'll be able to resist whatever he has. So yeah, nothing too alarming. Nothing to plan around. It's really just the normal setup. So resistance. Jedi Training Ray, BB-8. We'll leave R2-D2 for my Rebel team, and then just do this. So I'm not super well geared here. I've got 4 Gear 11s and a Gear 10, but they're a hard counter for this team. They work so well that it's okay. So first things always first, BB-8 does his little shake, and then let's take away Bosk's turn meter and hopefully land an ability block. Perfect. Now, Stick Ray, we want to do her first special rather than her second. She doesn't have any buffs, so she'll gain Foresight. And we want to try to land an Expose on Boba Fett to control his turn meter. We did not land an Expose, so we'll try again. Expose, expose, expose. Perfect. So now we want to stun whoever the next fastest is. Probably Cad Bane. See if we can land a stun. We did. Alright, so now we just want to get exposed, spread out to the others. There, got exposed on 3. Let's see if we can land one on Dengar. We did not land one on Dengar. So let's land an expose on Bosk. Okay, so now these 4 have an expose and I'm controlling their turn meter. You see when I do a move, their turn meter goes down before it goes back up. So I do not have an ability block on Boba Fett, so I want to go ahead and do that because I don't want him to do his AoE. And did I get a... Okay, yeah, I got an ability block. So I'm going to go ahead and try to stun IG-88 because he has AoE, but then Dengar is probably going to mess up my whole plan and drop an AoE anyway. So I don't have a chance to hit Dengar. I think now is the time. I've kind of got the others under control except for Dengar. So now I just want to kill Boba Fett twice before he gets to take a turn. Yeah, there's that AoE. Landed a stun. That's okay. Really need to get through Boba Fett right now. He's a little tougher the second time around. Okay, he landed his AoE. So this is a little rougher than I was expecting. He recovered a lot of health and protection there. So I've still got 3 of them under control. Let's just try to get that exposed back on Boba Fett. Ability blocks are being annoying. Okay, Boba Fett's out. Oh, I lost it. Yeah, this is definitely a rougher go than I usually come across. But let's just get back at it. let's go ahead and ability block Bosk, Illuminated Destiny, and we need to just stop messing around and get some of these out of here. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna let Dengar do his thing again, so I'm not gonna be able to keep him from going stealth. When I get back to Finn, I'm gonna do this to recover some health and protection. And let's get rid of this tenacity up. Nope, I did not get rid of it. Well, let's just see if I can hit him really hard. Not hard enough. Okay. So just burn through Bosk here. Recover some more health and protection. Try to get those banners back. And let's see if I get another chance to recover any health or protection. No. So 55 banners could be worse. I mean, that's the same as if I had 5 standing with full health but not full protection, I believe. So, yeah, not overly thrilled with the way that went. I usually don't lose Scavenger Ray on that. I think Boba Fett was just a lot harder to kill the second time than I was expecting. Of course, I didn't really look at his health and protection. So let's go ahead and send my best team against their best defense. It'll just be my Revan squad with... Do I want to do a 5th or not? I don't think I have another Jedi. I think I can generate enough turn meter for myself to do this with 4. We'll give it a shot. That's kind of the opposite of what I said I was going to do, but I didn't look at their speeds. Oh, I should have shown. After this battle, I'll show their overall speed isn't that great. So really, just Thrawn is the biggest annoyance in this group. Let's spread around some foresight. How am I losing protection? Must be one of the uniques. I don't go against Savage or Maul very often, so one of them must have something that's damaging my people when they take a turn. So we'll just keep passing this this buff, strategic advantage, back and forth to people that don't have full protection, and it'll eventually recover their protection. Let's get rid of Vader next because he is going to get increasing speed. So now I'm back up to full protection on everybody. Let's just keep passing it back and forth between the two that are taking all the turns. Okay, so he recovered. We're in pretty good shape. Should be full banners. 61. Okay, so there's Troopers, First Order, and Phoenix left. Let's see what my options are. I have Rebels, I have Traya, and I have Imperial Troopers. So I do want to try my Imperial Troopers on their First Order, just to get some practice more than anything. I definitely have them overmatched on gear, but so I think it's a low enough risk to go after it as long as there's no pre-taunt. So First Order Officer of Phasma, probably First Order Officer is the one I want to get rid of because he can give a turn to one of the Gear 12 guys. So let's get rid of him, get that turn meter train going. So now I can already do Death Mark if I want to. Yeah, let's go ahead and Death Mark. I think the First Order TIE Fighter pilot, he'll hit pretty hard, and I can just work around Crew's taunt. Oh, well, there that went. Okay, so let's just try to get this other kill. And health immunity would be pretty detrimental to this team. And just really big hits now. I know I'm going to keep getting counterattacks, mostly from Kylo unmasked, but as long as I'm going to lose my taunt here, aren't I? I was going to say, as long as he's taunting, all the counterattacks are going to go to one guy. But I think that's out the window. I definitely should have saved the death mark. It was a mistake using that too early. But it looks like I still have my taunt up. And there's going to be no AoE the next turn because he's got ability block. So I think I can just limit the damage. Get a daze. I'd really like to get him before he takes another turn because I don't have taunt anymore. Yeah, that worked pretty well. Only banner lost was the protection on Short Trooper. Okay, yeah, I forgot I was going to show speeds. Let me just pull that up on the screen real quick. So, obviously Galactic Power is pretty even. I've got a huge advantage in fleet and a decent advantage in squad rank. Same amount of Zetas. I have double the Gear 11s and 7 more Gear 12s. And then a pretty significant difference in speed. I've focused speed mods since the beginning, since I was able to start using mods. I took a lot of good advice, so I'm in a lot of good shape where I'm going to get to take all the first turns in pretty much all of these matches and kind of turn-based game. The going first and going more often is everything. So 2 more teams. I'll probably do Traya on, what was it, Traya and Rebels? I'll see what Rebels do against Imperial Troopers. I'd be kind of interested to see how that goes. So what Rebels do I have left? Probably Overkill. Let's just do, I think I can get away with just doing these 4. They have so much AoE. If I had another Rebel that would stun or control turn meter, I would probably use them. But actually, what am I going against here? Imperial Troopers? Rebels is not a great counter because of Veers and Stark have anti-rebel stuff, I'm pretty sure. That's okay. This is a powerful enough team, it doesn't really matter. Let's just try it with these 4, see what it looks like. I'm sure I'm going to lose protection on all of them, but that's fine. So I can ignore taunt for the first move. Definitely range trooper is the one to be worried about. So let's get to where I can ignore taunt again and get rid of range trooper. Okay, so let's get rid of taunt. And let's make everybody in stealth. Okay, so yeah, they did get AoE on everybody. Daze is pretty huge. Okay. So I thought that would get rid of him. So just see if I have an opportunity recover protection. Anytime Chewbacca hits somebody, it gets guarded allies protection recovery because I have the I think it's the loyal friend Zeta. So what I want to do here is not hit with Han because then Chewbacca won't assist. So I want Chewbacca to assist, land a hit, and it'll recover a little bit of protection on Han and R2-D2. Hopefully enough, at least for R2-D2, to get that banner back. So I can do my critical chance up move. Yeah, that should be enough for R2-D2 and Chewie to have full banners. The other 2 will not. So 59 banners, that's pretty good. So now for the most disgustingly gross overmatch, I'm going to do Darth Traya against Phoenix. Like I said, I would love to do my Wampa against Phoenix. I always look for the opportunity, and I never gear my Wampa. But yeah, not geared enough. Wampa's only gear 8. That's not good enough for these Phoenix. So Treya, Scion, Nihilus, and I don't need to put anybody else in there, but I'll probably do Thrawn just to pass around recovery, protection, recovery. There we go. So let's go ahead and get this going. Get a little bit of practice with underman teams. I mean, it would be better if it was uh, not just gross over outmatches. Okay, so who I wanna land isolate, so I can land isolate. I can either make them not call assists, or I can make them not be able to buff, uh, get a buff like taunt. So probably what I'm gonna do, or counterattack. Probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna isolate Kanan, and he's not gonna counterattack. So if I do this AoE, everybody's going to counterattack, but I think I'm going to have to do it anyway. Just kind of make everybody, if I can land pain on everybody, then they'll all go after Scion, who can recover protection. So normally I would do the AoE here, but I want to try to keep Nihilus's protection up. So let's just get to work on these guys. Alright. Oh, not enough. That's okay, that didn't hit hard enough. Okay, so unfortunately I didn't take care of Ezra. Probably should have focused Ezra there because I didn't isolate him, so now he's going to be able to call assist, he's going to be able to do all his hits, and I'm not going to be able to stop him. So let's just see if I get a good opportunity coming up here. I think I can daze him at least. Yeah, so no counterattacks from Ezra. That's okay. So let's get turn meter back to Thrawn so I can fracture again. So who do I want to fracture? Probably Ezra again. Need to work him down. This team's a lot more resilient than I thought they would be. Okay, so yeah. Man, I may have to speed this up a little bit. How is he recovering so much health? Did his turn just come up or something? Maybe I can't remember the Phoenix kits very well. How embarrassing would it be if I timed out on this match? Okay, let's kill somebody else. I'm running out of time. You smell like cheese. What's up, Anthony? You're about to watch me lose to Phoenix. I'm about to hit auto because I'm running out of time. Come on. Oh, there we go. Easy mode. I'm still not really comfortable on this clock. I spent way too much time talking. Yeah. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. I want to daze you. You're dazed. Okay. So, let's see if I get an opportunity to recover protection on Nihilus. Let's look at that clock. Okay, so will I get a chance? No. That's okay. Zeb is giving him health? Okay. Yeah, I thought he wouldn't get health until his turn came up, but it could just be whenever I'm like landing a debuff or something. I don't know. I can't really remember. Chopper went away a long time ago. So that's all the squads. The ship, this should be a little bit better battle. So I put my arena team on defense, and I have a pretty good set of geos. Actually, I saved my Houndstooth for offense, but the rest of my arena rebels are on defense. So this should be a little bit better of a match. I still think I have a pretty decent advantage. So I'm going to do the Geo Spy reinforcement as always to avoid the tanks. I just work right around them, and I should be able to melt that Vader down. And oh, I'm probably not going to need that. Well, let's toss it in just to be safe. When I hit a crit on him, he recovers health. Okay. Yeah, I didn't remember that. It's been a very long time since I've faced a good Phoenix team, one that I couldn't just kind of cheese with Wampa or just stun them with Palpatine. Vader would have done so much better than the team I chose there. Okay, so no reinforcement yet. Yeah, so there goes everybody's protection. That's annoying. Alright, so now how this should go with Geospy reinforcement, it's going to put a force taunt on Vader's ship, and I'll be able to do my special to call all Geos to assist. And it's pretty much just a free kill on anything except for a huge tank. So, force taunt on Vader, and boom. Love the Geos. Love the Geos. They were my arena team for about 4 or 5 months until I was able to farm the bounty hunter ships to get Han's Millennium Falcon. Alright, so now I have to work around the retribution from Boba Fett Slave 1. Really just going to wait until Sunfat comes up with a stun. Generate some turn meter for everybody. Just kind of waiting. I'm still on cooldown. Damn. Alright. I'll just wait until my time's up. Good thing I did that extra reinforcement. Okay. Are you serious? Alright, we'll see how big this hits. Yeah, not so much. Do I have... Okay, so I can get rid of this taunt. I can get to work on Slave 1. Okay, Slave 1's out. Let's get some hits in here. Probably just gonna work, just survive until my ultimate, and my ultimate will take care of everything. Darth Maul's ship is super annoying. Apparently it used to be like pretty prevalent in the meta, but that was before my time. But it's actually a very good setup. This is a very smart setup to use the AI. I think this has probably had a lot of success for him in the past. So I'll try my big hit, but I don't think it's going to be enough again. Yeah. I need... Oh, and there goes my Houndstooth. Okay, so let's get rid of this nonsense. And let's get my foresight up, and then my ultimate should be coming up pretty soon. Hopefully I don't lose another ship. I don't have any tanks except for Sunfac left. Oh, there he goes. That's too bad. I've lost 2 ships already. Oh no, he got another reinforcement. Oh, I'm in trouble. Now he has foresight. Let's see if this is enough. I don't know if it's enough. Not quite. So nobody to assist. That's fine. That was ugly. That was super, super ugly. My goodness. Ironic, haven't been hungry all day today. When I finally am, I can't eat. You can't eat. Why can't you eat? $53 banners. I'm usually well above 60 banners on this, so he said a very good defense. I'm surprised because he's barely top 500 in Fleet Arena, and he's got good ships. Maybe he just hates it. Maybe he just doesn't like it. I don't know. Um, I'm assuming he put everything on defense. If he does put Houndstooth there, but so yeah. Here's what I set. It's what he has to attack. I feel like I have at least a couple defenses here that are going to hold pretty well. And then let's see what rebels I put. I don't even know if I can see my reinforcements, but pretty strong, very well geared crew. It's midnight. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. All right. Well, so fortunately, I kind of went down this last time, looking at what I have ahead, and overall, it's a very easy bracket, and I was fortunate that I don't have to go against E-Man here until the final day. So as long as my defense holds, I'll be attempting to fight this guy 2 nights from now. So I'm gonna try. You know, obviously, I'm not gonna win. This is ridiculous for 2.6 million GP. This is just nuts. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna look up some counters. I'm pretty sure he's gonna set probably both Revens on defense. And you know, I can easily take out one with my Revan, but the other one I'm gonna have to get creative. So I'm gonna look up some counters after I see what he puts on defense, and I'll stream it. But I have a pretty good chance it could be a short stream. We'll see. All right. Well, that's all for me tonight. Just kind of wanted to get through that Grand Arena. Nothing too flashy this time. It's kind of really hit or miss on what we're seeing on the opponents, but I think it'll either be a really really good show or really really depressing 2 nights from now. But yeah, I am gonna take off. Thanks for watching, Anthony, and anybody else that may be out there. Hope to catch you again next time. Good night, guys.